it's WG bringing you SNB, and we have the kit for Lorelei as well as also her ultimate animation. So shall we get into it? I haven't seen it before. Let's go through it together and see what she is all about. Lorelei, the Callous Sage, SSR Kingdom faction. Here we go. Okay, so let's, I think, yeah, I guess we can zoom in. So we have, she's an assassin and she is light armor. She is also lightly clothed. So half moon assassin, light armor, magic damage, kingdom faction. A magic assassin who can control and execute enemies in two forms. Her base form can put enemies to sleep, while her ultimate puts her into her siren form for high single target damage and bonus damage against sleeping enemies. Skill set: Dark Melody. Base form deals magic damage to enemies in a rectangular section. In a select area and applies Siren Song on her basic attack. Siren's form deals multiple instances of magic damage, so during the ultimate, and Siren Song cannot be purified and lasts permanently. After reaching a certain number of stacks, it's removed and inflicts sleep. Okay, Soul Devourer. In Siren form, Lorelei deals increased damage to sleeping target and ignores a portion of their magic defense. Also, damage dealt during this form won't wake sleeping targets. That's already really strong. We have a basic attack that can set people to sleep, basic attack, right? It's also probably going to count as a debuff, so it works with the debuff artifact, and it becomes stronger during the ultimate than just with the talent, which also interacts with the ultimate. We ignore magic defense. Ignoring defense is always really, really strong. And the way that is going to work is you can pretty much manage it like this. You take your attack stat, and then you take the enemy's defensive stat. And then your attack has to overcome the enemy defense. But if you penetrate enemy defense, more of your attack overcomes the enemy defense, meaning more damage, right? That's just the talent. Special. In your base form, triggers when Lorelei applies sleep to enemies, deals magic damage to a random enemy not inflicted with sleep, and they get a stack of Siren Song, so the one she does with her basic attack. And in this Siren Song, it triggers when her target dies. Teleports behind a random sleeping enemy and deals magic damage. If there are no enemies inflicted with sleep, targets the enemy with the lowest HP percentage. Interesting. Okay. Shadow's Descent. Lorelei enters her siren form and shrouds the battlefield in mist for a period of time. During this time, enemies' sleep status cannot expire. Lorelei will teleport behind a select target to deal massive magic damage, and eliminating enemies extends the duration of her siren form. At the end of the skill duration, Lorelei reverts back to her base form and teleports back to her position where her ultimate was cast. So what does that tell you? Not only does it tell you that 2 artifacts, or better said 3 work. The crit artifact works, the basic attack artifact definitely works because she transforms and then still uses her basic attacks. And then also the debuff artifact does work. And it seems to work in a similar way to Van Helsing, and we all know how strong Van Helsing is because of the infinite ultimate. So depending on if she can extend this infinitely, we have maybe another counter against, for example, Bellas in Arena, because as soon as you kill a Bella puppet, it counts as a kill. And it seems really, really strong. So what do we have right here? The ult animation. Okay. So she's a normal dancer, and then she turns into kind of like some siren tentacle monster girl person. Okay. It's a sweet animation, not going to lie. And then recommended lineups. Once Pavana's ultimates put enemies in the mid and back rows to sleep, use Lorelei's ultimate to extend their sleep duration. This effectively reduces offensive pressure by buying time for a team to deal damage, since other damage dealers may wake up inflicted with sleep once Lorelei uses her ultimate. Using a 4-1 formation with protective vessels is recommended. The fuck does that even mean? What? Is that referring to like double tank, Pavana, Lorelei, and then a healer? I don't put too much value into these strategies. It doesn't seem quite effective. And also, did it actually say something about like extending the sleep duration? No, it said something about like potentially putting them to sleep again, right? Interesting. So we definitely have to see the multipliers, but she looks quite interesting. And yeah, the synergy with Pavana is definitely there with the sleep. So I guess it made sense that we are currently like 70% on our way towards Pavana. Let me know down below, how close are you to Pavana? Peace!